Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, there's so many topics on Thursday. I had to try to split everything up. So welcome to Tuesday Topics Takedown. Let me play my intro and then we're gonna get into it. Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the girl, we murder, try me at dessert. Nothing to be lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, all my sleep, a decoration. You mistaken with love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, work, work. Ooh. Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, an extra special welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit on that bell and it turns black because we've been on black over here. That way you get notified every time I upload or go live. Y'all, like I said in the intro, there's so many topics on Thursday that I had to split things up, and I figured I'll do it on Tuesday or sometimes on Monday because there's so many things that go on during the week. So that's why we have the Tuesday Topics Takedown. I was thinking maybe Takeover, but for now we'll go Takedown. You may hear me say Takeover. But y'all, we got some congratulations in order for a few ladies that we love to see. Yes, yes. First, congratulations to Rihanna. Rihanna had her little boy, her second little boy, earlier this month. There's this picture. That's her. That picture there with her, with looks like jeans on, was back in June. There's ASAP Rocky holding up little RZA. He's adorable. And there, her and ASAP Rocky are. Um, Sources told TMZ that she gave birth to her second little boy on around August 3rd in Los Angeles. So congratulations to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. And then I found out today, while I was preparing to do this video, that our other girl, Serena Williams, had her baby girl. Over they wouldn't give an exact date, and this was reported by People magazine that she had her baby with somehow within the past few days. They did a video on TikTok, and they did some pictures over on Serena's Instagram. And her daughter's name is Adira River Ohanian. And you know that their daughter, who is 6 years old, I can't believe she's six, her name is Olympia Alexis Ohanian. And her husband's name, I think his name is Alexis, her husband's, and the daughter's name is Olympia. So congratulations to the Ohanians on their second. There they are, the happy family. Serena looks tired, but I know she is so happy. You know? So, let's see what else. We got some more congratulations, y'all. Sha'Carri Richardson, I am so proud of her. Sha'Carri threw that wig off. I think she took them nails off and she said, let me get myself together. And she is running. Sha'Carri won the 100-meter final. I think it was on Sunday. It was the world final, and she beat the Jamaican runners. Shout out to them, but she beat them. Let me play that for you. It's only like 10 or 15 seconds, but y'all, she ran her behind off. Watch this.
Women's 100 world final. The Jamaicans get out well. It's Sharika Jackson, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Price, Talou. Here comes Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri's done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has won the world title. She had to come from behind in the semi, but when it counted, she has done it. Sha'Carri Richardson has stunned the sprinting world and is a world champion.
That's a world championship record, a personal best, but short memory, Lee. After a bad semifinal, she recovered and ran the race necessary to upset the Jamaicans and wrest the world title back from Jamaica. It's back in the United States' hands for the first time since 2017.
That was the race of Sha'Carri's life, and she delivered. The United States.
Now, congrats to Sha'Carri Richardson. The last time I read an article, last time that was won by the American team was back in, I believe it was 2017, when Tori Bowie, who, recently she passed away, when she had won it. So I am so proud of Sha'Carri. Congrats to her. She is so happy. She did some interviews because, now everybody wants to kiss her behind. Well, Sha'Carri went to the black reporters first and gave them their shine, and they, of course, they loved on her and everything. So shouts out to her. I am very happy for her. When people counted her out, I didn't count her out because I know she was going through stuff. She's had a lot of personal struggles, but she still would come out on top. And she's a young woman, and young women go through stuff. So there's only bigger and better things coming for her. So she is the one to watch. So we just have to keep watching her. So congrats to her. And The Bachelor, her name is Charity Lawson. She picked a black man. His name is Datan Obelico. He is a bachelor. He is Nigerian American. She is a beautiful girl. He proposed to her and she accepted. So let me see if I never, there they are. And from all reports, they are still together. So the Bachelorette final was last night. So shout out to them and congratulations to them. So I am very happy about that. Hopefully that they will stay together, they will get married, and they will have a long, happy life together. So congrats to them. All right. So let's see what else we have here. My girl Beyonce, last week she did 2 nights down in Florida. She did 1 night in Tampa. I believe she was in Tampa on Wednesday, and then she did Miami on Friday. So after she did 3 nights in Atlanta the week before. She left Atlanta on Monday, and she was in Tampa on Wednesday. Child, the people is talking junk, acting up about Beyonce's outfits. This is one of the outfits she wore. I think she had this on in Miami. The white here with the mock neck was her opening outfit in that she wore in Tampa, and the outfit in the middle, the 2 outside outfits are the same for Tampa. The one in the middle is what she wore for Miami. Child, the people in Florida, they were happy to see her in Miami, of course. I mean, who is not happy to see our queen Beyonce? But y'all, they are just not happy about the outfits because they were like, people were saying, oh, what happened to, what she was given, what she was given everywhere else, all the new outfits that she's been giving all the other places, what she gave in Atlanta and Charlotte and New Jersey and Boston and DC, they were all saying that, well, people like me, I forgot to add my banner for allegedly. People like me and other people were saying Florida, Your state is crap. Y'all are not voting. So Beyonce, even though she gives you all in the show, she doesn't have to give you all when it comes to fashion. So she did give you something. She gave you some nice shoes. She still gave you Tiffany's stuff, but she gave you the backup stuff. She gave you the stuff that if her stuff uh, ripped or something happened or the suitcases got missing, this is what she had to wear. It's still glamorous, but it's not on par with what everybody else is getting in the rest of the country. So this is what you get because your state is crap. Your state is trying to eliminate black people as we speak and everything else and what you're doing to immigrants. So this is what your state gets. You guys get out there and vote. And maybe when she tours again in another, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years, if she goes back on tour again, it's her decision. The Queen, you don't call for the Queen decides when she wants to come. So if the Queen decides she wants to visit your state again for a concert, you guys do better, and we'll see what the fashions will do. And this is from me and other people on TikTok. This is what we're saying. This is not what Beyonce's saying, but we are speaking for her because Beyonce doesn't comment. So we are commenting for her. So this is what you get until you guys act right down in Florida and get rid of your trash legislature, not to mention your trash governor, and act better. Until then, this is what you're going to get down in Florida. So just be glad that Beyonce didn't show up and that, something happened and she had to cancel her concerts. So there. Falynn. Oop, that was my Ring doorbell, y'all. Sorry. So Falynn, as you know, was married to Simon Gobadia, who is now married to Portia Williams Gobadia. Well, Falynn now, she was with Jalen Banks, and Jalen was saying all the stuff, calling her a groomer, blah, blah, blah. So Falynn allegedly now is with Pleasure P. So allegedly, Jalen is not happy with that, so he decided that he is filing for full custody of their daughter. Their daughter is a cutie patootie. So Jalen is filing for full custody of their daughter. Falynn. I need y'all to get it together. I need y'all to get your stuff together. I don't know what the issue is over there with them, but I just need them to get their stuff together. So I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, next we have Boris, and I put Nicole up there with Boris to remind you guys that Boris does have a wife. I know some of you are waiting for that divorce. That divorce is not going to happen, so you can give that up. So Boris recently had back surgery, so we're just wishing him a get well soon, Boris. Boris is as good as he looks here. He looks even better in person. I saw them when I was in Ghana back in 2019 going into 2020. I went for the year of return, and I saw them there. And not to mention, I also saw Tina Knowles Lawson, mother of Beyonce. I saw her there as well, and they all look much better in person than they do in pictures or on TV. So shout out to Boris. Get well soon. I know what it is to have back issues because I have them. So we're sending you much love, Boris. Get well soon. Wendy. Y'all, Wendy Williams said, allegedly, and this is coming from Radar Online, Wendy has a secret bank account that she opened. Now, y'all remember Wendy's bank account was put on lockdown by Wells Fargo. And so Wendy was not able to have reign of her own money. So Wendy decided to open up her own bank account. She said, these people are not going to do with me. You're not going to play with me. So Wendy got her own money going on. So she got a secret bank account where she got her stash. And allegedly, she is also selling um, some of her personal stuff to friends. And according to Radar Online, she doesn't know her account number. She doesn't take checks. You all know how Wendy is. And I don't get it because Wendy and I are the same age. I mean, I don't even have a 0.5% of the amount of money Wendy has. And I'm up on Wendy has that young son and all my kids, like I'm telling you, literally, Wendy and I are the same age. Like literally the same age. And I'm up on all Apple products and everything else, like really up on things. Like her son and my granddaughter are the same age. So that tells you right there, my children in their 30s, and I'm up on stuff, which is it's crazy, which I don't get from her. Her having money, her having the show. You would think Wendy would be up on things, but she just, I don't know. But she knew enough to get herself the bank account. So, she was recently in rehab. I just want her to get better. I mean, I understand what it is being our age and going through stuff. So with that, I mean, I get it. I do understand some stuff. But Wendy, child, you got to pull it together. Come on, Wendy. Come on, girl. Pull it together. Oh, and now remember Judge Hatchett. Shout out to her and sending love and light to her family. If you remember back, this was about 4 or so years ago, maybe a little longer. Her daughter-in-law was in the hospital out in California. I believe she was at Cedars-Sinai in California. Her daughter-in-law had just given birth to the baby, and there was an issue. The husband saw blood in the catheter. They alerted the doctors and nurses. They pushed it off like nothing was wrong with her. I believe her stomach was full of blood and fluid, and her daughter-in-law ended up dying. That's a separate thing. They are suing Cedars-Sinai Hospital for the wrongful death of the daughter and everything. But Judge Hatchett is in the news because I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago, there was a judge who grabbed Judge Hatchett. She was in Atlanta at some type of Sheriff's Association conference, and there was a retired white judge there who grabbed her. First, he pushed his finger in her breast, then he grabbed her breast, and she was just so taken aback. Luckily, there was a sheriff there who stopped the man, but this white man ended up getting arrested, and he was recently, I guess, found, he pled guilty. He pled guilty at Cobb County State Court to a misdemeanor charge of sexual battery, was sentenced to a year of probation, and he resigned from his office of a sheriff. Now, this man did this and was still allowed to hold his office, but that's Georgia for you. And it was a terrible thing, and she just, has gone through so much having to deal with that. So shout out to her, and good for her for making sure he got arrested and for her getting some justice from this. So let's see what else. And y'all, Living Single turned 30 today. So today was the 30th anniversary for Living Single. So if you guys remember, Living Single debuted on, I believe it was Fox Network, today, August 22nd, 1993. It starred Queen Latifah, Kim Coles. Queen Latifah was Khadijah. Kim Coles was Sinclair. Erica Alexander was Max. T.C. Carson was Kyle. John Hinton was Overton. Kim Fields was Regine. They all lived together in, I think it was like a brownstone in Brooklyn, New York, and they were young Black professionals managing their career, friendship, and love lives. I used to love this show. They had all different kind of stars, whether it was people from different actors to people of rap music. I remember Heavy D was on their show. Arsenio Hall was on their show. There were so many different people that were on that show. I just happened to love it. Oh, that's my doorbell again. I'm sorry. And it set the standards for just so many things in Black culture. Like every week, you made sure you were home to watch it. Um, and it ended up a year later on. The show Friends came out, and the people from Friends made a whole lot of money because they were not non-Black. So of course they pumped that up, and NBC put all their money into them. Where Fox didn't do that into Living Single. But it was just one of the best shows. Was on for 5 seasons, and here's Yvette Lee Bowser, who was the producer and the writer of Living Single. She was there. That's where she was recently um, at the Writers Guild West Coast ceremony. She received an award for her television writing achievement because back in the day, Yvette Lee Bowser was that girl back in the day. So she was on a lot of different shows. And Living Single just was the blueprint for so many things. And I just remember I just loved that show. And I wish they could redo it. I don't know where. Some of them became such big stars, but some of them were already stars anyway. But they became even bigger stars, and it was just such a great show. And people still watch the reruns. I know every time if I'm watching TV and I flip around, I see Living Single, and I'll just go ahead and watch it. And Yvette Lee Bowser says that in this article at NBC News, she said Living Single feels like a love letter to Black women because it is. And that is just like the perfect thing to say about it. It was just a great show. And one thing I forgot to add up here. Let me see if I could pull. If I pull this article up, y'all, Venus Williams is back. She is back playing tennis. Recently, she was in. Let's see. Okay, here it is now. See that she was out in Cleveland, playing tennis in the land, and she had a knee injury. So she withdrew from that, from those matches. That way she could play in the U.S. Open next week. So she's 43 years old. She received a wild card to compete at the U.S. Open. So she's right now just taking her time to to get her knee rehabbed. She's looking good playing. She was winning in some of her matches. So she's doing good. She's saying that's such a bummer, but she's going to work on herself and get herself back together to be at the U.S. Open. So I am glad for her. I'm very glad for her to be able to get back to doing that. So yeah, shout out to her. Let me add this back. So with that, oh, it's acting. Thing is acting crazy. So with that, you guys, that is all I have with my Tuesday Topics Takedown. I'm looking through here, and I got everything. You guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. And remember, Thursday, I still have my Hot Topics Happy Hour, and I will get to other stuff. There's some stuff that 50 Cent had to say about Nick Cannon and all his kids. There's other news out there, and I will get to all that by Tuesday night. Hopefully Trump will already have gone and turned himself in, so we'll know what's going on with that. Already some of his co-defendants have turned themselves in, so we will see what's going on with the Trump train. Try to say that 3 times fast. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for listening and being here. I appreciate all of you for taking your time out to listen to the Hot Topics, and I will see you on Thursday. So let me play my intro and get out of here. So thanks once again, and see you Thursday at 5 p.m. for the Thirsty Thursday Hot Topics. Bring your drink, not drink, but drink. Bring your drink, and we'll see what's going on Thursday. See you then.
Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, in the girl, them her, dirt, 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 dirt. Try me, I deserve it. Nothing to be lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'ma sleep a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that